All right, everyone. So welcome to All Levels Pilates Mat. Welcome, Heather. Didn't see you in the corner there. Heather is here. Be joining us today. Hope you're feeling good today. We're going to do a full body workout. Okay, we'll start seated. Please don't push past any pain and modify if necessary. Okay, so I'm going to sit. I'm actually going to turn my mat to face this direction. Actually, I can't do that with the screen because we've got a number of people in class today. I'll face this wall. So let's sit with our feet hip width distance apart, okay? And let's grip underneath our arms here, all right? So knees are bent about with our heels like a foot and a half away from our sit bones here. We'll use our arms to help us sit up tall here, okay? So our chest is nice and open. Our abdominals are in. Let's close our eyes. Let's focus on our breath here for a moment. So let's inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth, pulling in with our abs. Navel draws in towards the spine, okay? Again, inhaling in through the nose. We breathe into the sides of the ribs here. We get our core to activate. And we exhale, pulling the abs in, drawing the navel inwards, keeping our upright posture. Now take one more deep breath in. And on your exhale, let's start to round the spine by tucking the hips under. So find some curvature in the spine by rounding the low back, pulling in with your abdominals, keeping a good grip on your arms. Now inhale, we sit up tall. Let's root through the sit bones even deeper and let's lift our chest up. Getting some extension in the upper spine. And then exhale back. Take a breath in. Exhale, round the spine. So get some curvature here. Try to keep your shoulders stacked above your hips as you fold, okay? And inhale to sit up tall. Get some length there in the spine. The upper back activates. We get some extension here. And then exhale to round. So find that curvature. Folding the body here, rounding. And then just sit up tall, all right? Take a breath in. Now exhale, let's start to round the spine again. Tuck the hips under. Let's slowly roll the body back. Keep a good grip on your legs here. We roll the body back. The low spine imprints into the floor. We inhale and exhale. Let's pull in with our abs to round and roll the body forward. Shoulders over the hips. We sit up tall. So get the back to work, inhale. And then again, exhale. Let's round the low back under. Take the body back. You can keep a good grip on your legs. Do your best to keep your feet on the floor. We breathe in, hold. And then exhale, pulling in with your abdominals. Keep that curvature. Shoulders stack over the hips, and then we sit back upright, okay? Exhale, round. Rolling the body back. Finding that curvature. We round the low spine into the mat. We breathe in and then exhale to round forward. Now, hands can go on top of your knees. You can push into those knees. Let's sit up tall. All right. Take a deep breath in. Let's reach the hands forward, arms parallel to the floor. And then exhale. Let's roll the body back. All right. We roll the body back using those abdominals. Keep that curvature. Let's hold here. Keep the chest lifted. Can you take a breath in? Exhale. Let's lift the right leg up, tabletop here. So try and pull that knee towards you. Inhale the foot down. Now exhale, the left leg lifts up. All right. Keep that chest lifted. We place the foot down. Inhale. Exhale the right leg up. So we alternate legs here. Exhale that left leg up. So we just get this hinging motion at the hip joint here. And lift. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Good. Inhale now. Hold, hold, hold. Try to lift up a little higher in the spine using your abdominals. Exhale to lower your head, neck, and chest down. Let's bend our knees so that our heels are just a few inches from our sit bones here. Hip width distance apart. Let's keep our shoulders back and down. We're neutral in our alignment here. pelvis and spine, stable and still. Let's take another breath in. Now exhale, pull in with your abdominals. Let's flatten the low back into the mat. So we create that same tuck we just did seated. The navel draws in, low spine rounds into the floor. And then back to neutral, we inhale. And again, exhale, the navel draws in. We flatten the low back into the mat. The ribs stay down. The pelvis tucks under. Low back flat to the mat. And then find neutral, inhale. Deep breath, deep breath. Exhale again, pulling in. Let's keep that tuck in the pelvis. Let's slowly start to elevate the hips. The glutes, the hamstrings, they kick on. We keep that tuck. Shoulder blades stay back into the mat. Hips are lifted. We breathe in, hold. And then exhale to roll the spine down. So do your best to keep your knees in line with your hips and feet. Don't let them splay out to the sides. Work each piece of the spine into the mat. And then find neutral. Okay, so we rock our hips back to neutral. Again, exhale, pulling in with our abdominals. The ribs stay down, the low spine works into the floor. Exhaling, we slowly elevate. Keep the chest open, shoulder blades back and down. Elevating, getting those hips to lift. Hold at the top, we breathe in. And exhale to slowly lower down. All right, so keep the sternum, the rib cage down. Work each piece of the spine into the mat. Flattening that low back into the floor and then finding neutral, we inhale. Couple more, exhale, pulling in with our abs again. Round the low back into the mat, elevating, elevating. Keeping that tuck. Glutes, hamstrings are active here. Again, don't let your knees splay out to the sides. Use your arms, press your arms into the floor. All right, we take a deep breath in. Exhale to control down. Let's do one more here. All right, so work each piece of the spine into the mat. Find neutral, inhale. Last time, exhale. Hollow, rounding the low back. Don't let your shoulders round forward either. Keep those arms back, shoulder blades back and down. Okay, now hold here at the top. Let's inhale. Let's take our hands, reach those arms overhead. Okay, meaning that we want those arms straight, hands floating up off the floor. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, still reaching those arms overhead. Work each piece of the spine into the mat here. Okay, reaching those arms. Keeping them just hovering up off the floor. We get this deep stretch through the spine and then rock your hips to neutral. Keep those hands overhead. Shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, lift your right leg tabletop, okay? All right, now inhale, place that right foot to the floor. Minimal shifting in the hips. Exhale, your left leg lifts tabletop, all right? Now inhale that left foot to the floor. Exhale, the right leg lifts tabletop. So marching here. Keep the abdominals in, inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale, one foot down. Exhale, the other foot up. So what we're focusing on here is stability in the pelvis. No shifting in the hips as you alternate legs. And with the arms overhead, we're challenging our rib cage position. Don't let the upper back arch. Keep the ribs down and lift. One more each leg. Inhale, exhale, right leg. Inhale, exhale, left leg. Now place the feet back down, squeeze the feet and knees together, swim your arms out to a T position and lower your hands to the floor. Inhale, let's bring our knees to the right. So keep the feet glued together. Take the knees to the right. The spine will twist in this direction here. Exhale, pulling in with your trunk muscles. Use your obliques to return back to center. Let's take our knees to the left. Inhale over, that right hip lifts up off the floor. We exhale to use our trunk muscles again to return, alternating sides. Inhale over, drawing that line across the ceiling. Exhale, pulling in with your obliques. We return to center, alternating sides. So as you take your knees to the left, keep that right shoulder blade on the floor. And then exhale back to return. We take our knees to the left, or sorry, to the right. We keep our left shoulder blade on the floor, okay? Exhale back, alternating sides here. Getting this nice trunk rotation, knees to the left, we inhale. Exhaling back. One more to our right. Inhaling, inhaling. Exhaling back, one more to our left. Keeping the feet glued together, that right foot lifts up off the floor. We exhale back to center, we hold in center. Keep the feet and knees glued together. Let's interlace our fingers behind our head. Elbows in our peripheral vision here, all right? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's pull in with our abdominals to lift our head, neck, and chest up, okay? So head weight rests in our hands. We hold for a breath in. And then we exhale to lower the body back down. Okay, again, it's an inhale to prepare. Exhale, the navel draws in towards the spine. We lift our head, neck, and chest up. Eye gaze right to our knees. We take a breath in and exhale to control it down. Okay, so those elbows stay still in space. Exhale, chest lifts up. Okay, it's okay if the low back rounds into the mat a little bit. Get that height there. We breathe in. Exhale down, but do your best to keep your pelvis as still as possible. Exhale to lift. Pause, deep breath in, we hold. Exhale, controlling it down. A couple more like this. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chest lifts up. Deep breath in, we hold. Keeping our elbows wide, not letting our elbows pull in towards our forehead. We don't want to use our arms to pull our chest up. Exhale to lift. Now keep the height there in the chest. Let's reach for our legs. Let's grab those legs. Let's come up a little bit higher. Okay. Keep that height. Let's breathe in. Lace the hands back behind your head. Stay lifted. And then exhale to lower down. Let's try two more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, chest lifts up. We pull in with our trunk muscles, fold the body forward. Inhale, grab those legs, come up a little higher. Okay, take those hands back behind your head, stay lifted. Exhale, back down. Let's try one more like that. Inhale. Exhale, chest lifts up. Inhale, grabbing your legs, come up a little higher in the spine. All right, so keeping that height. We inhale, the hands come back behind your head. Stay lifted. Exhale, lift your right leg tabletop. Stay lifted as you inhale to place that foot down. Exhale, the left leg lifts up, tabletop. Inhale the foot down. Exhale, the right leg lifts, tabletop. Inhale it down, staying lifted. Keep the pelvis still as you alternate legs, just like what we were doing on our back earlier. Exhale to lift. Inhale the foot down. Exhale to lift. One more each leg. Inhale. Last one, left leg. Now place the feet down, hip width distance apart. Lower your head, neck, and chest to the floor. Head weight still in your hands. Take the elbows wide. Take a breath in. Now exhale, pulling in with your abdominals. Tuck your hips under. Flatten the low back. We start to elevate the hips back up into our bridge, all right? So elevating the hips, we can stretch out the front of the body by extending the hips here. Don't let the knees splay out to the sides. We breathe in to hold and exhale to roll the spine down, okay? Keep lengthening through each piece of your spine. Work the low back into the floor. Inhale to neutral. Lift your elbows back up into your peripheral vision. We exhale the head, neck, and chest back up. Okay, now keep your height. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck your hips under. Can you flatten the low back to the floor and start to elevate the hips up a couple inches up off the mat? Inhale to lower the hips back down. See if you can lift the chest up a little bit more. And take your head, neck, and chest back to the mat. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, pulling in with your abdominals, lifting the head, neck, and chest back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, tucking the hips under, flattening, elevating. Lower the hips down. See if you can fold the chest a little more forward. And then lower your head, neck, and chest to the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale. Chest lifts up, chest lifts up, chest lifts up. Deep breath in, deep breath in. Exhale, flatten the low back into the mat, elevate the hips, lower the pelvis down, come up a little higher, inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Let's let your head relax. Take your arms out to a T. Lift your right leg tabletop, left leg to match. So shins parallel to the floor, feet pointed. We inhale to take our knees to the right. All right, that left shoulder blade stays on the mat. We exhale back to center. So alternate sides. We take our knees to the left. It's an inhale over. Exhale back to center, pulling in with those trunk muscles here. Again, so we're getting this rotation only this time with our legs tabletop, taking our knees to return to center. Inhale the knees to the left. Exhale, pulling in with your obliques. We draw a line across the ceiling with our knees. It's an inhale over. We exhale back, okay? So again, as you take your knees to your left, keep that right shoulder blade on the floor. Don't let it lift up. Take your knees to the right. Keep your left shoulder blade on the floor. We go one more to the left. All right. Exhale, back to center. Now hold in center, bend your knees. The heels relax down towards your sit bones. We keep the knees stacked above our hips. Let's interlace our fingers behind our head again. Elbows in our peripheral vision. We breathe in. Exhale, pulling in with your abdominals. Let's lift our head, neck, and chest up. Okay, let's grab our knees. So in that chest lifted position again, let's use our arms to lift us up a bit higher. Okay, now stay here. Keep that chest lifted. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Take the knees away from the body. The feet touch the floor. Exhale to pull the knees back for 6. Inhale, the knees travel away. The feet touch. Exhale, pull the knees back. That's 5. Inhale. Exhale, pull for 4. Inhale, nothing else moves, just the knees. 3. Staying lifted, we pull. That's 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Now grab those knees again. Coming up a little higher. Take just the left knee away from the body. Take the left hand to the right knee. Rotate the upper body to the right. Okay, so when we rotate to the right, your sternum lines up outside that right thigh. Stay lifted. Both hands to the left leg. Right knee travels away. We exhale to rotate to this direction. Try to keep your chin in line with your chest as you move. We alternate legs here. Alternate directions in our twist. Exhale, inhale through center. Exhale and go. Inhale through center. Exhale and go. We go one more to the right. One more to the left. Both hands to the knees. Take the hands back behind your head. 3 more each direction without the assist of our hands. Exhale, rotate. Keep the elbows wide. Exhale, rotate. Inhale through center. Exhale, rotate. 1 more each side. And go. Last one to your left. Both legs in. Grab those knees. Pull the knees to your chest. And rock the body side to side. Okay. Now take your left foot to the floor. Cross the right leg over the left. And just take your knees to the left for a twist here. So right leg on top of the left, knees to the left. I got my left hand pressing down into my right knee, and I'm tall and long in my spine here, reaching my right arm out. Breathing in and out here, all right? Both arms out to the T. Let's pull in with our trunk to return to center. Switch legs, left over right. Let's take our knees over to the right for another twist here. Just a passive low back stretch. I'll take my right hand on my left leg, pressing it down towards the floor. Going for another twist in the spine here. Keep tall in your spine, trying not to fold or round. Both arms to a T, pull in with your trunk muscles again. You can return to center, uncross your legs, heels 8 or so inches from your sit bones, feet hip width distance apart, knees bent, chest nice and open. Let's go back into our bridge. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, pulling in with your abs. We flatten the low back into the mat. We elevate the hips up. All right. So glutes, hamstrings, active here. Shoulder blades back and down, keeping your tuck. We breathe in, stabilize the body on the right leg, lift your left leg up tabletop, okay? Now, keep stable on the right leg. Inhale, touch the left foot to the floor. Exhale that leg up tabletop for 6. Inhale, the foot touches. Exhale, lift for 5. Inhale, the foot touches. We lift for 4. Here we go. Nothing else moves other than the leg. 3. We go 2 and 1. Now inhale, straighten that left leg long. Take it down towards the floor. Exhale, lift that leg up. Inhale it down. Exhale, we flex the foot. We take the leg up, straightening it up over the hip there. Get that hamstring to stretch a little bit as you pull it towards you for 3. We pull it for 2 and 1. Now point that foot, bend the left knee, set it to the mat, reconnect through the hips, inhale. Exhale to roll the spine down, one piece at a time, okay? And rocking the hips back to neutral. Reset your feet, reset your pelvis, inhale. Again, exhale, flatten the low back, imprinting, elevating. Keeping that tuck, working the shoulders back and into the mat. Take a breath in, stabilize the body on the left leg. The right leg lifts tabletop. Inhale, touch the right foot to the floor. We exhale that leg up. Inhale, the foot touches. Exhale up. Okay, inhale, touch. Exhale, lift. Okay, just this prep movement here. One more. Lift now. Inhale, straighten that right leg down. Okay, flex the foot, exhale to bring the leg back up, point lower. Flex and bring it up. Keep the hips still, we're stable on that left leg. And go, 2, and up, 1 more, and up. Point that foot, bend that right knee, place the foot to the floor, re-scoop through the hips. Take another breath in here. Exhale to roll the spine down. Okay, now work each piece of the spine in the mat. Rock your hips to neutral. Inhale. Now exhale, reach the hands towards your feet. Nod your chin towards your chest. Let's lift our head, neck, and chest back up into this chest lift position here. Take a breath in. Lace the hands behind your head. Inhale. Now exhale, rotate your upper body to the right as that right leg lifts tabletop. Inhale to center, place the right foot to the floor. Exhale, the left leg lifts tabletop. Rotate your chest to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Pulling that leg towards you as you rotate. Staying lifted, twist, turn. Rotate here. Inhale, 1 more to the right. Exhale, inhale, last one to the left. Back to center. Hold and center. Lift the right leg tabletop. Left leg to match. Lower your head, neck, and chest down. Take your hands down by your sides. Straighten the feet up over your hips for the corkscrew. So we keep the legs straight. You can bend your knees if you need. Let's take our feet to the left. Inhale. Exhale, small circle in those legs, down and around. Back resets. We draw a line across the ceiling with our feet to the right. Exhale, down, around, back, reset. Inhale your feet to the left. Exhale, down, around, back, and to center, to the right. Circle, down, around, and back. Alternating to the left. Inhale. Exhale, down, around, back. Reset to the right. Down, around, back. Reset. We use our trunk muscles to support our spine. We use our hip flexors to make this movement happen. 1 more to the right. And 1 more to the left. Down, around, back. Hold and center. Bend your knees. Pull your knees to your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull in with your abs. Let's lift our head, neck, and chest up. Push your knees into your hands. Let's rock up to seated here and balance on our sit bones here, all right? So we're round in the spine, feet and knees together. Let's keep that curvature. You can take your hands down towards your ankles, or you can keep your hands up towards your knees. It's a little more challenging when your hands are down towards your feet. So stay round in the spine. We inhale. Body back to the base of the shoulder blades. Exhale up, pause. Seated here. Stay round. Inhale back to the base of your shoulder blades. Exhale up, pause. All right, roll like a ball, breathing as you move. And pause, not letting the feet touch the floor. We inhale back. Exhale up, pause. Inhale back. Exhale up, pause, staying round. Those abs are working to maintain the curvature of our spine. 2 more. We got 1 more. Inhale, not letting your head touch the floor. Now hold. Can you lift your legs tabletop? Can you grab those legs? Can you sit up tall? Sit up tall. All right, you can either keep a grip on your legs here or take your hands long, parallel to the floor. Okay, exhale. Let's slowly roll the body back. Can you keep your legs still in space? Let the low back touch the floor. Inhale to sit back upright, teaser prep. Exhale, round, round. Keep your legs still. The low back touches the mat. Inhale to sit up tall, flatten the back. 2 more. Exhale to round. Inhale up. Sitting up tall, last one. Low back touches. Inhale, up, up, up. Grab your ankles if you can. Can you straighten the legs out? Flat back here. You can grab your knees. You can keep your knees bent. Feet about shoulder width distance apart. We're tall. Inhale, round the low back under. Take the body back to the base of the shoulder blades. Exhale, back up to seated. Once you're seated, flatten the back. Okay, open leg rocker. We inhale back. Don't let your head touch the floor. Exhale up to seated, flat back. Inhale, round. Again, base of the shoulder blades. Exhale up to seated, flat back, flat back. Round through the pelvis, just like our bridges. We round at the low back, okay? 2 more. And that's a-okay to keep the knees bent. Try to work those legs into your hands. 1 more, 1 more. All the way up to seated tall. Legs together, bend your knees, bring your feet together here in front of you with your knees out to your sides. You can fold forward in this hip opener here by grabbing your feet and pulling your body forward. You can also take your hands behind your hips and push your hips up off the floor. Okay, putting weight forward towards your feet and getting a nice inner thigh quadricep stretch here, all right? Think tall in the spine. Getting that deep hip opening here as you breathe, okay? And then let's lower the hips down. Let's sit the body back, straighten the legs forward, sitting up tall here. Let's interlace our fingers behind our head. Okay, nice flat back position here. Legs together. Pull in with your trunk muscles. Let's rotate to, let's go to our left, rotate, and then inhale to center, exhale to your right. All right, rotating. Keep the sit bones still on the mat as you move. So if you notice your feet shifting forward or back, check in with your hips. Make sure that they're not moving as you rotate. So we get this clean rotation in the spine. Inhale, exhale to rotate, meaning that the hips are remaining still. Use your obliques as you go. All right. Rotating. Let's go 1 more to the left. Hold to the left here. Take your right hand to the left leg. push into that left leg, open your upper body to the left. Find that left shoulder blade sitting up tall, opening in this direction here, okay? Let's take the hands back, that right hand back behind your head, rotate to center, through center to the right, left hand to the right leg, push into that right leg and open the upper body to the right. Getting that upper back, that shoulder blade work as well through that right arm. We return to center, hands back behind your head. Separate the feet about shoulder width distance apart, and let's take our hands forward for spine stretch. So we're upright just like how we were in the beginning of class. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, folding the body forward. The sternum draws down towards the spine as we roll one vertebra at a time off that imaginary wall behind us. Hinge the body forward, get that low back to stretch, breathing in. Exhale, pulling in with your abdominals, root through your sit bones. Slowly stack the spine up one piece at a time. So it's important to think about that imaginary wall behind us here. Inhale, exhale, nodding our chin. The spine rolls off that imaginary wall. Reach the hands forward past the heels. Try to get a flat back at the bottom. Breathing in. Exhale, pulling in with your abdominals, rooting through your sit bones, stacking the spine up one piece at a time. Let's try one more there. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding and rolling. Keep those abs in. Hinging forward. Reach the hands past your heels. We breathe in. Exhale, slowly stack up, pull the abs in. Now reach your arms out to a T position here. Inhale, rotate your spine to the left. Exhale, dive forward. Take your right hand to the outside of that left leg. Eye gaze to that left knee. Now inhale, lift the chest up. All right, we're back upright. We're rotated, arms to a T. Right arm back out. We return. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Left hand to the outside of that right foot, eye gaze to the right knee. We inhale. So when we come up, our arms are at this L position here. We return to the T, exhale to center. Inhale to your left. Moving with the breath, we exhale to dive forward in our saw. Inhale, the chest lifts to the T. Exhale, inhale to our right. Exhale, dive forward. Eye gaze to that right knee. Now find your back extensors as you inhale the chest up. Return to the T. Exhale. We got one more each side. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Right hand, left foot. Inhale, sit up tall. Trunk is so active in this exercise. We return. Inhale to the right. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, the chest up to the T. Exhale to center. Now hold and center here. Let's interlace our fingers in front of our chest here. Okay, so hands in line with our sternum. Shoulder blades down, all right? Challenging you with some arm work. Let's pull to the left here. All right, I'm pulling the hands in both directions, but I'm taking my hands in line with my left shoulder. Now continue to pull in either direction. Pull the hands to the right. All right, alternating sides here. We're getting some work in our upper back, our shoulder blades here, keeping our trunk active. We're stable in our posture. We're getting some good work here in our shoulders. So keep the body square forward. It's tempting to want to rotate. Don't rotate the body here, okay? Pulling in either direction. Continue the work throughout the upper body. Let's go one more to the left. Good. And then one more to the right. Still seated up tall. Return to center. Keep pulling in either direction. Take the hands forward away. Circle the hands down towards your navel. We bring the hands up in line with our forehead. We're still pulling in either direction. Just some easy arm circles here. Pulling in either direction. Down. And then up, line the hands up with your forehead. Last one here. Circling around, bringing the hands up in line with the forehead, circling down. Couple more circles here. And down, still pulling in either direction. Bring the hands in line with your forehead and relax your hands down. Just find a passive low back stretch here, rounding forward. All right. Prepping our upper body for some plank work to come. All right, let's slowly build the body back upright. Point through your feet. Bring your legs together. Take your arms parallel to the floor. Find your curvature in your spine. We inhale, exhale, let's roll the body back, okay? So keep the arms parallel to the floor. Roll ups here. We work each piece of the spine into the mat. Take the arms overhead. Inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhale, rolling up to seated. We keep that curvature in the spine. I'm going to scoot forward a bit. Okay, we pause for an inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, reverse. Rounding, rolling the body back. Keeping that tuck, we work each piece of the spine into the mat. The arms reach overhead. Inhale, the hands come up. Head, neck, and chest lifts. The low back rounds into the mat. We exhale up to seated. We pause, deep breath in, big inhale. Exhale, reverse. Rounding and rolling the body back. All right. Arms reach overhead. Inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. See if you can tuck your hips under, squeeze your legs together, rolling all the way up to seated. And then keep that curvature at the top. The ribs are pulled in. We're round. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Still squeezing our inner thighs together. Last two. Inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhaling up to seated. Deep breath in, holding that curvature. Inhale, and then exhale to round. Okay. Last time. Inhale, the hands come up, head, neck, and chest lifts. Exhale all the way up to seated. Take that breath in at the top, and then let's exhale it slowly, round and roll the body back. We're going to stay on our backs here, hands by our sides. All right, let's lift our right leg up tabletop, left leg to match. So shins parallel to the floor, chest nice and open. Let's inhale to straighten the legs out a little bit. Okay, take the feet up over your hips. Exhale, take the legs up and over into our rollover here. Hips are stacked somewhat above our shoulders. We inhale, flex the feet, separate the legs, take the feet down towards the floor if you can, and slowly roll the spine down. One piece at a time. Point through your feet, legs together again. Inhale, the feet up over the hips. Exhaling the legs up and over. We inhale, flex, separate, hinge at the hip joints. Take the feet to the floor. Exhale to slowly roll the spine down, controlling each piece of the spine into the mat. Point the feet, legs together. Inhale, exhale. A couple more. Rolling the legs up and over. Flex, separate, hinge, take the feet down as you inhale. Exhale, controlling it down, pointing through the feet. Last one. Inhale. Exhaling up and over. Inhale, flex, separate, hinge, take the feet to the floor. Exhale to slowly roll the spine down, point the feet, circle the legs together, pull those feet and knees in, pull them to your chest, and then once again, just rock the body side to side. Okay. Some nice mobility in the spine here, putting some pressure on either side. Just releasing the low back. Let's keep the right knee to the chest. Slide the left leg long along the floor. Take the left arm out to a T, right arm to match. Can you straighten that right leg above your hip for leg circles here? So let's get some strength through our hip flexors here. Abs are in. We take the leg across the midline of the body, circle the leg down around, catch it on the way up. It's an inhale to circle, exhale to circle, inhale to circle, exhale to circle. Can you use your abdominals to stabilize your pelvis still? Circling around, your spine still as well. Let's reverse the directions. We take it to the outside of the body, circle it around, catch it on the way up. Down, around, and up. Okay. Down, around, and up. We let the leg go and then catch it on the way up for 2 and 1. All right, we point that foot, bend that right knee, set the right foot to the floor, slide it long, bend the left knee, left leg tabletop, straighten that left leg out long, Flex the foot, take it across the midline of the body, circle it around, catching it on the way up. Same exercise on the left leg. So we get some hip flexor strength, but we're focusing on keeping the trunk, our abdominals, as active as possible here, circling it around, catching it on the way up for 2. That right leg can also work to anchor into the floor. Let's go the other direction, down, around, and up. Inhale, exhale, down, around, and up, keeping the abs in, circling it around, down, around, and up for 4. We go 3, we go 2, and 1. Now pull that left knee to your chest, hug that knee in. Let's take that left leg across the midline of the body, take it all the way to the right, and you can push down into that knee a little bit with the right hand and open your chest to the sky. All right, you can reach the left arm out to a T if you can. Getting a good twist here. We're tall in our alignment, all right? Now we pull that left knee to the chest, right leg to match. Slide that left leg long, take the right knee across the midline of the body. Take it all the way to the left, and again, apply some pressure down into that knee, opening the chest to the sky. One last twist here. Okay, and then pull both knees to your chest once again. Set your feet to the floor. Let's all flip onto our left side here. Okay, so you can rest your head on your left arm. Your left arm can be outstretched overhead. Our knees will be bent so that our heels are in line with our tailbone here, okay? So hips are stacked. Pull from your left underside. We want some space between our left underside and the floor. We want some oblique activity here. So our hips are stacked. Let's lift that right knee up. And what we're doing here is activating that outer right glute to abduct the hip. Okay, so that thigh bone externally rotates and abducts, activating that right glute here. Okay, so just a few repetitions here, getting that glute to work. One more. We lift. Now set the knee down. Come on up to your left elbow here. Okay, so fingertips to the back of your head of that on that left arm. So this is going to require some serious shoulder stability here. Right hand to match. We straighten that right leg long. We're going to keep the left knee bent. How it is, point the foot, reach the leg back behind you, flex the foot, take it forward. Point to reach back, flex the foot forward. Keep the trunk as stable as possible, all right? The shoulder blades, stable and still as possible, okay? Flex forward, point to reach back. We got one more forward, one more back, okay? Now bring the leg in line with the body, set it to the floor, okay? Cross that bottom leg behind that right leg, come on up to your left elbow. All right, now pull in with your obliques. Let's lift the hips up into the side plank here. Hold, hold, hold this position. Bend the right elbow, fingertips to the back of your head again. Can you rotate your chest towards that left arm? Pull with the upper body to return in this side plank. Again, rotate, 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 and lift, lift, lift. 2 more rotations here. Squaring your shoulders to the floor, opening back up. Last time. Opening back up, hips to the mat. Find your figure 4-like posture here. And let's go for a stretch. Let's tilt our body to the right. Okay, so we stretch that whole left underside. Breathing here, and then you can rotate your upper body to that right leg a little bit to deepen that side bend. Okay, and we'll stack the body all the way back upright. Let's switch sides. So we'll lie on our right side here. Okay, so you can rest your head on that right arm. Knees will be bent, heels in line with our tailbone again. Okay, our trunk is active. Okay, let's Keep our left hand on that left hip. Let's lift that left knee straight up. The feet can stay together. We inhale down, exhale to lift. So once again, accessing that outer left glute. Okay. Abs are in, getting stability here through the pelvis. Warming up that glute, getting ready for some more work here for 3. Let's see, 2. 1 more. Knees together. Let's come on up to that right elbow. Okay, fingertips to the back of our head here. Let's straighten that left leg long, top leg long. Take the leg back, flex the foot, take it forward. Point to reach back, flex the foot forward. Again, keeping the trunk as stable as possible. Trying to keep the upper body still. There can be a little bit of rocking back and forth in the upper body, just slightly to adapt to the movement of the leg. Okay, again, we go back, we go forward one more time, back, and set the leg to the floor. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit so I'm on the mat. We take the bottom leg back, it hooks the back of the top leg here. We come on up to our right elbow. We lift the hips up back to the side plank here. Okay, fingertips of the left hand behind your head. We rotate the upper body to that right arm and then open the chest back up. Rotate again. Square your shoulders to the floor and open back up. Last two. Actively pushing into that mat with the right arm. Last one. Opening, hips to the mat. Let's find this mermaid posture here. Nice work, side bend to our left. Let's stretch that whole right side out now. Okay, and then you can deepen that side bend, rotating the chest towards that left leg. Breathing in and out, stretching that right underside. All right. And then let's return, let's stack the body back up. Let's come on up to hands and knees. And I'm gonna flip to face this direction now. Okay, so hands and knees here. Knees directly below our hips, shoulders stacked above our wrists here. Actively pressing our arms, or rather our shoulder blades wide. So push into the floor with those arms. Let's tuck the hips under, round your spine like a cat here. All right, so get that low spine to round. You can nod your chin towards your chest here, pressing the shoulder blades wide. Now inhale back through center. Can you keep the pelvis still in neutral? Continue to inhale as you lift your head, neck, and chest forward and up. So we keep the pelvis still, the low back neutral. Lengthen the upper spine forward and up. Get that upper back to activate. Now hold in center. Take the right leg long behind you, left leg to match. Full front support position here. Now, abs stay in, point the right foot, fire the right glute, lift the right leg up for leg pull front, and lift for 4. Use that right glute to lift the leg for 3, 2, nothing else moves. 1, place the right foot to the floor, point the left foot, lift the left leg up. 5, that's 4. 3, again, we use the glute. 2, 1, flex both feet. Let's pike our hips up. Find your Pilates up stretch here, or also known as your downward facing dog. Your head can rest between your elbows and keep the arms straight and do your best to reach your heels towards the floor. You can alternate bending knees. Getting some weight back into those heels. Let's come on back down to both knees here and let's make our way onto our stomachs here. Prone position. Face just hovering up off the floor, elbows down by our sides, hands below our shoulders. Our feet are either together or about hip or shoulder width distance apart. Okay, now face will be hovering up off the floor. We want the sternum heavy onto the mat. We pull in with our abs. We tuck our hips under to get some length in the low back. Inhale. Take your head, neck, and chest forward and up. We work the upper back. We get those back extensors to work. And then we exhale down. So we're focusing here on the upper back, not the low back. So as you lift, keep the abs on. Work to lengthen the spine forward and up. Exhale down. Inhale, tall. Okay, isolating the upper back. Keep those abs in, just like how you were in your planks. One more. Inhale. We lift, we lift, we lift. Now hold. Can you slide your arms forward? Press your elbows into the floor to lift your chest up a little higher. Okay, so that same leg movement we did in the plank position, the front support position, that leg pull front, we lift the right leg up, and this time lift the left arm overhead. Set it down. Activate the left glute. Lift the left leg up, right arm. So can you keep your abs in? Keep length in the low back. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Stabilizing the trunk. Using the glute, the hamstring to lift the leg up, okay? Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. Keep tall. Don't let that low back arch. It's tempting to want to arch the low back when we lift the leg. Don't let it arch. Keep the sternum heavy to the floor. One more. Left arm, right leg. And then just lower everything down. Let's interlace our fingers below our forehead. Bend your knees and just take your feet side to side. Giving yourself some traction now in the low back. And then reach your arms out to a T position. Just a quick stretch here. Face hovering up off the floor. Bend the left knee. Can you reach that left foot all the way towards that right hand? And then open the chest to the left. So we can get a nice shoulder stretch, a chest stretch here. And then try to keep that left foot on the floor as you reach the left hand. You might kick your friend. All right, come on back. We'll switch, bend the right knee, lift that right leg up and over to that left hand now, and then open the chest in this direction. So maybe an easy shoulder stretch here, okay? And then try to keep the right foot on the floor, take the left hand out long, rotate back to center, press your elbows into the floor. Let's push our hips back. Find a rest position here, a child's pose. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Take those hands forward. You can bring your hands together. Reaching your sit bones back, getting some length in the spine. And breathing. Let's take one more deep breath here. And on your exhale, we'll slowly roll the spine up to seated here, and we'll finish there for the morning, everybody. Thank you for joining.